Oh wait, I see one. Sit down. Oh, thank God. What's going on, guys? Today we're back with another video, and today I'm going to be showing you the best insect glaive build to use in Endgame. Alright guys, so here is the build. As you can see, I have a good mix of both Rarity 8 and Rarity 7 items that I'm using today. I'm starting off with the Enduring Thor as my main weapon with an attack of 682, 0 affinity, and 250 dragon attack, with all 3 gem shots starting off from the max of the 3-star gems. Going down, I have my Arkveld helm, Nu Udra chest, Arkveld gauntlets, waist, or I should say Arkveld arms, waist, and then Nu Udra legs, alongside my maxed out talisman for divine blessing. Going forward, here are the decorations that I have slotted into my gem slots: dragon KO jewel, critical element jewel, KO jewel, recovery jewel, gobbler jewel, flawless, refresh, 2 sheets just to kind of get that speed back when I extra speed for recalling my kinset when I fully put my weapon away, and then potential jewel as well. So here, of course, you can see dragon attack is maxed out. Power prolonger that naturally came with the weapon itself. And what I do like that they've introduced into the game is that when you pick up these weapons, they're gonna have weapon specific skills to them already, so you don't have to worry about, like finding some of the best things for your weapons to put them in. Some of them already have good abilities on them. So of course, power prolonger, which greatly boosts the duration that I'm maxed out with all 3 of my essences. Critical element, which of course just adds on to dragon when I'm landing critical hits, and then slugger, making it easier for me to stun monsters, especially when you're doing those things like offset attacks and things of that nature. Having that boosted up at 30%. Moving on, we have my chest piece, which has resentment on there, which of course gives me more attack while I have the red portion of my health. Now, I don't have resentment sitting at a very high level. It's just on level 1, but I just had it on there just for the sake of when I do receive damage, just having that small little, 5 looks small, but it helps, So whenever I do get attacked, I at least have that going. Here again, here's burst. And burst, I feel like, is really good when you're using weapons that attack frequently. Things like dual blades, long sword, and even kinsect blade when you're really getting into your combos. And so just gaining that boost. So I have my burst set at level 2 for right now, and just gaining that boost, especially that elemental boost with my high dragon attack, being able to just pump out damage when I'm attacking monsters. Recovery speed as well too. So this kind of goes in tandem with resentment. So while I do get hit and I do have a good chunk of like the red bar, I'm able to, in that small window, do a good amount of damage, so alongside the other skills, while also gaining back my recovery speed to kind of, get me back into the green portion as well too. Speed eating, again, that's just something I just wanted to active just to kind of help when I'm, on the go on my sec rate, like, consuming potions and eating rations and things of that nature. And then here is bad blood, which ties in hand with resentment. So the reason being, having at least, like I said, I just want to have resentment on there because with bad blood, it does then add on to resentment as well too. So I don't really need a lot of resentment right now. This right here just gives me enough. And then of course, inspiration, but that's more so when I'm like fighting alongside companions, which would be good if you're fighting alongside someone who has like a hunting horn. And then of course, moving on to our arms. So I gave this peak performance, and I like this because, again, as you can see, I tied this in with recovery speed as well too. So when I get my health back all the way, which is seeing some of these fights, I'm getting peak performance, or even starting off with peak performance, just having that high health already. And with insect glaive, if you typically start off your fights jumping in and you're already mounting, you're able to pump out a lot of damage as soon as the fight starts, while barely receiving or not receiving any damage at all. Here, this is more so of an Arkveld or related skill, which is convert element. So after you take some, elemental damage, whether that be ice, fire, or whatever the case may be, it gives you dragon element effects. And that just gives you extra dragon damage after dealing enough elemental damage, and it slightly increases your attack. So as you can see, I'm just kind of stacking things on top of each other to kind of keep giving me that boost in attack to be able to keep punching out damage. Of course, same thing with recovery speed. Want to have that. That's actually maxed out for right now. And then my convert elements is sitting at level 2, and peak performance again, just something I just wanted to have going, so that's why I only have it at level 1. Stamina surge, same thing, just kind of give me a boost in stamina recovery, because with Kensei Blade, especially diving into the air and doing your air attacks, takes a lot of stamina. So being able to have that recovery speed helping me is really good. And then boom, hasten recovery. This is an Arkveld skill. So this goes hand in hand with my recovery speed. So I'm attacking, I already have recovery speed going up faster, and then I have Arkveld's Hunger, which is also helping with that. So I get this small window where I don't really have to worry about healing all too much. Just going in and pumping on damage while resentment is active, recovery speed is going back, and then a boom. Eventually I might get full health and then hit back again peak performance. You see kind of how like the cycle I have kind of going here. And then, of course, I have this fortifying pelt, so if you faint, Arkveld's armor is going to keep you going. Moving on to our waist. Here I have weakness exploit, which I believe I have, which I have at level 2, so that's just exploiting weak points, giving you more damage, especially when you're hitting on wounds. Quick sheath, like I said, I use quick sheath for at times if my Kensei is out of position, I can just quickly put my weapon back and it comes back to me super fast. And then I can just shoot it back out again once I unsheath my weapon. So pretty good there to just kind of keep yourself in position and keep your Kensei from being just out of place. Again, recovery speed, like I said, and then Arkveld's Hunger and Alluring Pelt. Which, Alluring Pelt, I will say, is pretty good when you're fighting alongside companions. Of course, just giving your friends the opportunity to, do all damage while you're attracting them. And then, when a monster is just solely focused on you, especially with a weapon like Insect Glaive, and you're flying up in the air, it's going to be hard for it to try to target you, especially if you know what you're doing when you're positioning, when you get your bounces off. And then lastly, going into my legs. So I have windproofs on here, which negates, minor and major wind pressure. Which I think for right now is pretty good. There's not a lot of monsters that do all of that, like wind pressure, but windproof is just good to have. Heroics, so this is just something, again, just one of those things I just want to have active. So when I do get to that, of course, 35% or lower, I have things like resentment, fast recovery, and then heroics just to give me that extra boost in defense to keep me going. So I don't have to panic and scramble to say, oh, I need to heal right now. I can say, oh, you know what? If I know my positioning and the monster is close to dying, I can go back in there, fight, and keep going and not die, essentially. You know what I mean? And of course, again, here, burst. Like I said, burst here just to get that, continue punches in to give you that boost in power and elemental damage. And then, of course, again, this is Nu Udra's Mutiny, which is active, giving me that boost as well, too. So when it's all said and done, and you look at it, this is what your equipment skills would look like. This is what it looks like practically in the field. Just look at that, bro. Knock yourself out, I guess. Let's get this down. And then even having the Kensei also do the occasional just high random blast damage. It's so good, bro. Look at that. That attack doesn't work, and you know that. Oh, wow, nice plundering. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Bro, just dumping out damage. And one more. Let's start cutting off tentacles. Granted, I really don't need to, but That's a really cool animation to see. Oof. 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 Shock trap. We walked right into it. I'm seeing wounds. Is he running? Oh, he's running. I'm sorry, Taylor. I didn't mean to hit you. Because I need this. He's on fire. How many times I have to teach this lesson? That move is never going to work on me. I need weak points. Got one over here. Ran out. I don't know how I read that whole time. Well, now I do. Got it again. Ooh. I thought it was gonna offset me. I guess not. Where is... Oh, I see it. It's right there behind your head. He's dead. There we go. Even with this, I have high recovery back. So while your resentment is going away, at least in that small window, you get your recovery back, and you're able to pump out damage. Just like that, boom. See, look at that. Attack, hit, small window, get some damage off, and then I lose resentment. Holy. Knock him out of that. And get our energy back. Stop him from that attack too. Holy, bro. I'm telling you, this build eats. And now I got him looking weak. And now let's get back all our essence. And we're doing good damage here, bro. Both in the sky and even on the air. Because that burst is just going off. Elemental conversion going off. Let's get this full combo off again. He's not going anywhere. He's on the ground. Yes, he is. Let's get back full essence. I'm telling you, bro, these things just to mix it together, it allows you to stay into the fight when fighting these higher level monsters. Alright. Let's just do this. I don't care what you're talking about. Give me back my essence. Let's go just straight into it while he's down. Just like that. I'm telling you, this build is gonna do it. Oh. Damn it, we're fighting right now. I'm telling you, he is the only monster that gives me this kind of heartache. Oh my gosh, I just healed. Oh, I died there. Oh, wow, this just restored my life. And we have to fight you all over again in this state. Come on, bro. Even when you break his parts, he doesn't flinch. He just keeps going. And he has no parts that are broken. None. Oh wait, I see one. Sit down. Oh, thank God. We gotta kill these horns. Oh. Oh, Magala, sit down. Where is it? Under his armpit. Ha 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 ha. Okay. Did I get it? No. Oh, come on, bro. You can't keep spamming that attack. I have quick sheath. No, you just sit down. You just sit down. Oh, he just ate through that. Ate through it. Yes! I got the mount. We're doing good damage because of burst. I think I have resentment active. I need burst back. There you go, please. Gotta break these guys' horns. Yes, antenna broken. Come on. Get out of this phase. Yes! Let's go! If that's not a build, then I don't know what is, bro.